Jack's experience. 3, 2, 1, bang bang. What's up, E?
What's going on, Doggy?
Nada. So thanks for filling in.
Hey, no worries.
Yeah, so for all you, my guest that was supposed to come in today, unfortunately had a bounce to Atlanta in New York. Good thing I called, actually I emailed him to confirm, and he said he had sent me some emails, but I never got them. But you know how that goes.
Yeah, they get lost.
Yeah, they get quote unquote lost.
Yeah. Did you check your spam?
Nah, I didn't actually. Actually, you know what? I deleted it. I don't even give a fuck anymore. But anyways, that brought me to the conclusion that I'm gonna rant today.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
You ready?
Love rants.
All right. So we're gonna rant today about how inconsiderate people are,
Nice.
and I'm gonna give you an example. So I had a client, potential client, that made a meeting with me last Wednesday. Our appointment was at 4 o'clock, our meeting, and at 3:50, she called me and canceled.
Wow. Bullshit.
Yeah. So that was the first time. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. I'm fucked. It's business, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I was pissed off because I could have filled the time up with somebody. I could have left home early. I could have done a lot of things,
Right.
you know. So then she rescheduled to come to the gym on Monday, Labor Day, because I was there, and the appointment was for 11:30. I gave her the last appointment. I figured, you know, if she doesn't show in 10 minutes, I'm out. But she actually showed. So we talked. Cool. We set up her initial. I believe we did it on. We had scheduled that Monday to the following Monday. She called me on Tuesday and wanted to know if she could come in early. I said, yeah, come in early. So we had scheduled for Thursday. Comes in on Thursday, and then she was like, I just want to do the assessment. I said, well, part of the assessment is the workout. She's like, well, I can't do the workout because I'm tired.
Oh.
So
That they're just gonna tell you how it's gonna be from the whole time she's there.
exactly. So I was like, all right. I took her measurements. We talked about her body fat. I couldn't get her out of there quick enough,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I get her out. So we rescheduled. She comes in today for the workout. We did the workout. Now, well, let's just say that she has cerebral palsy, okay? Which is a physical disability. However, it's a physical disability, not a mental disability, because she's there and she's sharp and she can talk. So she came in today, we did the workout, that finished, and she actually signed up. Okay, cool. But the whole point about it is she was not considerate at all. And it seems, and I feel that everybody goes through this. Nobody takes anybody's time in consideration. So I'm glad you came in. So what do you think about that?
No, it's true, and I've been in that situation also where, they tell me last minute, oh, I can't make it. Like, I opened up my schedule, for you, and now you're going to bail on me, so I have nothing to do now.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I don't understand is, like this client knew that by 3 o'clock she was going to make it. Maybe even 2:30. Why do you wait at the last minute?
Maybe it's going to change.
Maybe, but what I did was I made her sign the paperwork that if she cancels, I charge her. And I'm not going to hesitate to charge her.
Right.
Because business is business. Absolutely. So, going off of that, I figured we'd just keep ranting. And let me ask you this. What's your take on why do you think people are so considerate?
We're selfish. There's a lot of us are just selfish of time and other people and stuff like that.
But what made it change?
I don't know.
Like, seriously, what made it change? Because I remember, like, when you made an appointment, you made sure you made the appointment.
Oh, definitely.
You got to the appointment, and you got to the appointment early, to show that you were there.
Right.
Now, people don't, like, your appointment's at 4 o'clock, people roll in, like, at 4:10, like, yo, your appointment was at 4, yeah, I know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm that type of person that always likes to be, if not on time, way early.
I agree.
When I go to doctor's appointments and it's like at 4, I'll be there at 3:50, sometimes 3 o'clock. Just to be there. Like today, we said, "Oh, let's meet up at the gym at 7." I was a little lazy. I was on the way over here at 7. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna fucking get mad at me and be like, "Where the fuck were you?"
Nah.
But,
I mean, you walked in at 7:05, which we had plenty of time.
yeah.
But yeah, I just don't understand why people take things in consideration. It's fucking rude. It's impolite. And especially in today's world with social media, we all know everybody has a fucking phone on them. You mean to tell me you can't come fucking call me?
Mm-hmm.
You can't text me? You can't email me? What the fuck?
You use your emails a lot.
Yeah. That was sent 6 days ago. Yeah, we go on that one too.
Oh, shit.
But anyways, so I'm fucking over it, man.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Well, fuck whatever it happens, man. I'm fucking over it. People are selfish. They only care about themselves.
Of course.
And when it doesn't come out their way, all they do is bitch and complain. Bottom line.
True. They never want to take fault.
No, never.
It's always somebody else.
Absolutely. It's almost like, you kind of point the finger. It's kind of like the millennial way. Millennials don't take time in consideration, and it's always somebody's fault.
Yeah.
It's never their fault.
Definitely.
So we have to figure out where this comes from, seriously.
I kind of want to say it's the way they were raised for some reason. I don't know why.
But you gotta tell me that a whole generation
Yes.
was raised this way?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a fucking bold statement.
I think so. I think so. The way my parents raised me was still kind of like their way. They hit me and they screamed at me, the typical Hispanic way. Now you can't do that. You can't even lay one finger on your child because then they have other people calling you. So you can't really discipline the way you kind of want to.
Yeah, listen, I will agree with you there that nowadays there's no discipline. I think that, dude, I was spanked as a kid many, many times. I was never beaten. There's a difference.
Oh, definitely.
Usually a spanking was 1, 2 to get your attention and you knew, okay, I'm fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm done. I'm good. And now, you can't spank your kids because it's child abuse, supposedly.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you gotta smack your kid out of it. You gotta snap them out of it. And a smack does help. I'm not saying to beat your kid. I mean, like I said, we have that in common. We were both born and raised in a household that you fuck up, there was discipline to be
There was a
be dealt.
big consequence.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
You knew when you fucked up. And now, you know what? Maybe you're onto something. Maybe because these kids were born with no, I shouldn't say structure because I really don't know where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe because there was no repercussion for what they did.
It's true because it's like in sports. Everybody gets a trophy. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, because you're a fucking participant.
You get a trophy for participating. Yeah, hey, good job. No.
Yeah,
Come
I know.
on.
It's fucking ridiculous.
You
Seriously.
It's like getting a second place trophy. You're just second place loser.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what's really funny? It's funny you mentioned that because you look at sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
In professional sports, you have a winning team and you have a losing team.
Yeah.
The losing team gets nothing. You lost.
No, they walk their ass out of the field
And
their
see you
heads
later.
down, and that's it.
And then the winners, let's use the NFL for an example. The NFL, you win the Super Bowl. Everybody gets, they don't even get the trophy. They get a ring. They get to share the trophy that day to take a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one person that gets the MVP. That's the guy that led the team the whole way that year and made it. They didn't give everybody else MVPs. We're all MVPs, or bring the MVP, the co-MVP of the other team. They don't give a fuck.
No, because they won. They're already satisfied with what they did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what? The season's over, and next year it'll be somebody new.
True.
So yeah, I agree with you that these millennials, probably the way they were raised, is this whole new. But even then, you think it's new millennials from both parents or single parents? Because I did read an article that it said that millennials, this whole participant stuff started from single mom homes.
It could be both.
You think?
I think so.
So you think parents are just soft?
I think they just saw with now. You know, you can't do anything here anymore. You can't say this. You can't do that. This world has come to.
PC?
Yeah, you have to be politically correct for something, for everything.
That's true.
You know, it sucks. Like, shit.
Yeah, no, it's true. You know, that's why I think it's funny. I don't know, did you hear or have you watched the new David Chappelle stand-up comedy?
No.
So I haven't seen it. I'm going to watch it this weekend. But they say he throws everybody under the bus. He talks about PC, politicians, LBTQ, XYZ. Dude, no hold bars on anybody. And I think the real reason here is, you know, PC is just, you should be able to say, hey, dude, shut the fuck up.
No, you can't.
And you can't because you're going to hurt somebody's feelings. Or, you know, we were just talking about this today, like, you know, sexual harassment. So the term of sexual harassment is that if you make the other person uncomfortable, it's sexual harassment.
It's an everyday thing then.
Yeah. So you mean to tell me that if I walk into an elevator, if we work together, and I get into the elevator, I walk in, do not look at you, turn around, face the wall, and because that made you uncomfortable, that's sexual harassment? That's fucking bullshit, dude. I'm fucking over it. Seriously.
Everybody's sensitive.
So, listen, we know you work for a company. Do you guys have sexual harassment classes and shit like that?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
You guys know?
No. I mean, we all kind of, you know what not to do, but, you know, when basically we're a bunch of guys that work there.
Predominantly?
Yeah, it's, you know, we do have women, you know, they do work, but they're not kind of what we do.
So you guys are pretty much separate?
Yeah, we're pretty much separate. I mean, we'd like to get somebody that, you know, a woman that kind of does what we do, but it's hard, you know? Especially nowadays, nobody wants to work. There's jobs, but nobody wants to work.
There's plenty of jobs.
Yeah, there's a lot of jobs.
So we're talking about laziness now.
Yeah. We can.
Dude, this rant's going everywhere and anywhere.
Oh,
So lazy people, I can't stand lazy. Fucking is my pet peeve.
No, me neither.
Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
Let me tell you something. I went to go drop off one of the cars for the shop to get an oil change.
Okay.
So as I'm walking to go pick it up, because they called me, I walk by. They have the little stand for the Obama phones, and I see this guy.
Wait. What do you mean it stands for Obama phone?
Yeah, you know, well, they call it the Obama phones. It's like you can get a free phone when you get the Medicare or Medicare or whatever it is.
Wait, so that's still in play?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. It's right. I mean, I don't know if people know the area, but in Van Nuys, there's the orange line, and there's a little booth, and the guy, and he gives you the phone. So all you gotta do is give him your Medicare card or your social, and you get a fucking free phone.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
So anyways, you're going.
So I saw the guy. There's a guy getting a phone. You know, like, all right, whatever. Coming back an hour later, I'm circling around the block, and he's asking for money. I'm like, you just got a phone. And he wasn't wearing the same pants. He had some nice pants, and now he was wearing dirty ones. I'm like, you fucking asshole.
I got you beat. So, obviously, people, you know, unless you live in the area, on the corner of Haskell and Sherman Way, there's a gas station, a 76 gas station. It's on the southeast corner. Long time ago, I pulled up. Dude walks over and he says, "Hey man, can I get some money?" I go, "No man, I just got credit card." Homeboy goes, "I got Square." How the fuck is a beggar gonna have Square? That means he has a bank account.
Did you give your card?
Fuck no. What the fuck would I give my card for?
I want to see if we're going to charge you that though. It's like
Shit.
75%.
Yeah, probably, and you probably charge me the dollar fee for processing.
Oh shit! Come on.
You see, that's what's wrong with this world, is that everything has which is great. There's always a solution to the problem. The only thing is that now the solutions are bad.
Yeah.
You know, oh, somebody's broke. Oh, he'll be a beggar, give him money.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, you know, part of the problem I think might be pride. People don't have pride anymore. I would rather work at McDonald's and Jack in the Box, 2 double shifts, than to stand in the corner and beg.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So I think part of the problem too is that people don't have pride anymore. Why that is?
Everything has to be politically correct now.
You think PC has something to do with it?
I think so. I mean, I didn't live in the era, you know, that's way before my time, 50s, you know, 60s, everybody was, you know, together. Everybody helped each other out, everybody had, you know, it's different meaning than it is now.
Yeah, I think that people had pride up into the late 80s.
Mm-hmm.
People had pride. Even the 90s, but I think from like 2000 on, it's just been getting worse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so now we've gone through. People have no pride. People are fucking lazy, and people have no consideration. So the real question is, what the fuck are we gonna do about it?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
You can't do shit.
You gotta do something.
You can't tell nobody anything.
We have to do something.
They get all buttered.
No, fuck that. But we still gotta do something.
I don't know, man. Hit them sideways?
Shit. Now we go to jail.
Oh yeah. Just by looking at somebody, you go to jail.
Yeah, that's true. Or I'm sexually harassing them.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Hey, I don't like the way you're looking at me right now.
I'm sexually harassing you.
You're harassing. You're addressing me with your eyes.
Yeah, well, what are you wearing, big dog?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but, you know, like I said, you know, dude, I don't know. It's just, I came in this Friday, you know, which is great about my podcast is I can always interview people and talk to people and learn something about people. But today I just had a fucking and I'm not done, you know, I'm just getting warmed up, but I just can't stand the things that are going on nowadays. It's just fucking ridiculous, seriously.
Right. I don't know what people think in their heads sometimes. It's like,
yeah, I know.
Come on, dude. Like, fuck, snap out of it.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, you know, from like laziness to begging to, I don't fucking know. I'm just fucking over it completely. You know.
I mean, what bothers me is there's a lot of parents that give their kids everything. So when they're getting older, they don't comprehend what's going on anymore.
You know, that's true. I was every Wednesday when I take my kids to every Wednesday I take my kids to school. Okay, so our tradition is I take them every Wednesday and Thursday. So on Wednesdays we go to Noah's Bagels, and on Thursdays we go to Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, that's just what we do.
Yeah. So
I'm standing in line at Noah's, just standing in line, and there's a guy that works there. Dude, the nicest guy. He's been there I moved to the Santa Clarita Valley. I moved there in 2007, and he's been there since I can remember. Okay? Nice guy. However, unfortunately, he has Parkinson's, because he sits there and you see his hand shaking, and it's sad because you could tell that he obviously has a physical disability, and he's probably working because he needs to work. He needs the money, obviously. But the downfall to it is that I'm a business owner, and usually I would be in and out of the line 10 minutes. Like, place my order, get my order, I'm out the door 10, 15 minutes flat. It's taking now, or was taking, between 15 to 30 minutes to get your order, because he would sit there and you're trying to give him your order, and not only is he not functioning well, but then he gets frustrated and angry. And I'm like, I walked in, I'm like, oh my God, please. And the guy next to me, he's like, dude, I told my wife the same thing. He goes, oh, I'll be back in 45 minutes. She's like, what are you talking about? Because of the gentleman. And I go, yeah, well, you know what? I said, I go to him, I understand he has a disability, but you can make him do something like, help him wipe the tables. Put somebody up there and get the fucking line going here, because you're losing money.
Right.
People were walking in and leaving, you know? And he goes, you know what? It's funny. He goes, some guy told me I just hired this kid. And he goes, by me kid, he's like, I'm in my 50s, you know? Almost 50. And he goes, kid's like 21, 22. And he goes to him, so how you gonna praise me? And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about, praise? He's like, your check praise. He goes, no, I'm not talking about money. I'm fine with the way you pay me. how are you going to praise me? And he goes, I don't understand the question. And he goes, yeah, I want you to keep telling me that I'm doing a good job. I want you to keep telling me that. So it's this constant, they want constant positive reinforcement.
I mean, you figure their paycheck and keeping their hours would be, good enough.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not.
Oh, God.
So.
Good job.
Yeah, hey buddy,
Yeah,
good job.
you did a good
And that's
job.
sexual harassment. You touched him.
Oh, yeah, shit.
You can't touch him.
Yeah.
You can't touch him. Tap him on the butt. Good job.
That's even worse.
But anyways, so that's what happens, Get a little drink on here and just fighting, just so you guys know.
See? Everybody wants, hey, you're doing a good job. I'm like, no. This is a place of business. Your paycheck, your salary, your hourly, that's my thank you, that you're doing a good job.
Yeah, listen, I was always taught that you work hard work always pays off. You work hard, your paycheck shows it. How hard you work, the owner looks at it or says, hey man, we're going to give you a raise because you're really, doing extra work and you're making a better effort than the rest of them. You stand out.
Right.
And that's how you keep getting bonuses and how you keep moving up in the company.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what the fuck you do, okay? But now it's like, I should be getting that, just to get it. It's part of the system. And
Right.
it's like, no, if you do the job, you get paid. If you don't do the job, you look for a new job.
True.
And I guess we go back to the whole participant thing that these parents that are soft have given these kids actually have sold them on a false case of goods because the real world doesn't work that way.
No, they think whatever they do, they're going to get, praise for or something. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, not the way it works.
Yeah, no shit.
Not the way it works. No way.
I wish I could go see or follow somebody that was born and raised that way and see how they end up. I mean, I guarantee it'd be a sad sight.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
For sure.
I don't know, man. I don't know what they think sometimes.
Dude, I don't know.
It's like my little brother. He's a baby, so my parents pretty much give him everything. My mom says it too, like, oh yeah, your dad, gives him this, you take care of him more than, he should. He's already 29, I think. And, I don't know what he's doing with himself. Like, everything's handed to him. I don't think he comprehends what it is to work a little bit harder or something. Because he's always got mommy and daddy to back him up. And always tell him, what are you going to do when mom and dad die?
But that doesn't make sense though, because your parents, you're what, one of four?
One of four.
Okay, so your parents were strict with three of you, and the last one, right?
Yeah.
Where did it change?
I have no idea. No clue. My older brothers, they've seen the worst of it. Because my parents, didn't have a lot of money when they came here. So my older brother saw the worst. He ate rice and beans every day. My second oldest started seeing a little bit better. So when I was born, I saw more luxury. With my little brother, he saw everything. Everything was booming. Everybody had TVs, everybody had cable, everybody had this. I don't remember having cable when I was growing up.
Yeah, I never had cable when I was growing up either.
When I would play with toy cars, I would play with my dad's chanclas. Because I thought those were my cars.
Right.
My little brother had, physical cars, Tonkas and whatnot. So I don't know, maybe at the beginning we gave him everything. So now he thinks he's superior or something. I don't know.
It still doesn't make sense because you figure if parents are really strict and born a certain way and they raise the kids a certain way, that's how you're going to keep going.
They probably get accustomed to
good
time
life.
here. Oh yeah, definitely. I can just imagine if we were still over there in Mexico, how shit would have gone.
Well, all you guys would be working.
But even over there, man, everybody's on their fucking phone. Everybody's on Instagram. I have some family over there, and they're posting more than.
I mean, listen, if fuck, we're gonna go there. Fuck it, why not? Listen, social media, especially Instagram now, is such a great tool for promoting a business, promoting yourself, promoting. I mean, just look at myself. I promote the gym. I promote the podcast. I promote my apparel company. Although I haven't really been posting stuff on that Instagram, just because everything goes to the source, anyways. But it's a great tool. But at the same time, it is such a fucking disaster.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody wants to be insta famous.
Everybody's a model.
Everybody is a fucking actor.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wants to be fucking famous. So it doesn't surprise me that people are in Mexico, probably El Salvador, you know, fucking posting their shit with what they're doing.
Oh yeah. And just like here, everybody's getting accustomed to the time now. Everybody has a phone. Everybody's doing what they see on social media.
Exactly. So if everybody had a fucking phone, why can't you call me and fucking tell me you gotta cancel?
They were probably busy posting
Shit.
their lunch.
Man, fuck them. That fucking bullshit. Post my lunch. Fucking post this.
Oh shit.
You know?
Yeah.
It's nothing but bullshit, really. Let's take a break. Ran out of steam on that one.
Still a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know, I don't remember what part you were talking about, but it reminded me of this time this dude I know got catcalled, but not like, and you guys were talking about sexual harassment and shit, and like going to the fucking party lot, but it wasn't like he got catcalled by like a gay guy. like I don't know what you were talking about, but it popped in my head, and I was just sitting there thinking about it. I was like, that shit's so fucking funny. I'm like, God fucking damn, dude, like you're just walking down the block and you got some fucking dude leaning out the window trying to holler at you. I'm like, fuck that shit, dog. Oh man.